and we would love to have midterm access to members after a certain eligibility criteria. And the eligibility criteria, we proposed 45 years and at least having saved for.
Calls for midterm access of Social Security funds owing to COVID-19 and its economic after effects. But the pensions regulator says savers must treat carefully.
If you have to sell an asset in a time like this, you may not get a good deal because you have to pay members. So this loss that may or may not arise in a contributory scheme is borne by the member. So Parliament may approve the 20%, and as the fund said, they are able to pay, but there are certain implications that you might not see on face value, because that means they have to say a bond that was 15 years, you have to liquidate it to be able to pay this member. There is a loss that will carry.
But all is not lost. Taking lessons from regional peers such as Kenya, with the law offering a window for emergency access for things such as healthcare.
But I'm also aware that there are arrangements or there are provisos in the law to enable access of this money in form of collateral for accessing probably a residential house. In this case, the money won't have to be paid out, but a scheme can give a member a guarantee, which you can take in a bank. You're given a loan to access a residential house, because we know in Social Security, it's important for everyone to have a house.
Perhaps most important, government's focus is now on improving the social security fabric of the country's nearly 1 million elderly persons.
It's hoped that once this law is passed, and the bill was recently approved by Cabinet, probably they're making preparations to present it in Parliament. So once this law will be passed and this arrangement is contributory, it means that government won't have to set aside money to pay pensions, but the money will be there from these contributions that are collected every month, so that when civil servants retire, they can ably access their pension.
The retirement benefit sector is set to get a boost of close to 400,000 new members once the proposed public service pension scheme sets off. Malcolm Sime, NTV Weekend Edition.